Yep.
All right, guys, I think we're recording. Welcome. This is Top Tier Talk for, what the heck is today? Monday, April 10th, Prosperity Nexus Team's weekly meeting. Certainly appreciate you being able to attend here live, or we'll give you a shout out too if maybe you're watching on the recording. We do record all of these. It's important for you to know, especially if you're a new member. We do record all of these and put them up on the on our team training site at prosperitynexus.com. Definitely by the next day, sometimes the same evening, but I know for today it's going to be probably tomorrow morning that it gets up there. But anyway, tonight we wanted to talk about a couple of different things. We are going to bring out one of our team members, Sean Dennison, who's been having some success with some Facebook marketing, and we really haven't talked about using social media, and there's really no training on our site on social media, so Sean's going to talk about what he's been doing that's been having some success. But before that, just wanted to show you, and I'm going to exit out of this, wanted to just show you a new page that we created that you now have access to with your marketing system. It's a webinar invitation page, okay, very similar to the generic webinar.prosperitynexus.com. Slightly different, just changed the wording a little bit to maybe be a little bit more appropriate for this time of year now. But as you can see, it looks very similar. It has our testimonial little montage video here. Somebody playing the drums? Did you hear that?
Yeah, yeah, I heard it.
People can, your prospects can register like they could before for either Wednesdays or Saturdays live webinar. Here's one of the big differences is it's going to be personalized to you. So this is my site, so it's going to say Steve Hawk, but yours will say, please put your name in the referred by field, okay? So make sure, I happen to notice like Dr. John, I noticed yours, you have a lot in your last name because you have your company. So it's going to look a little funky on this page. So, you know, if you have first name, last name, it's going to show just like mine does here. And we're also going to give people an option to watch a replay, you know, to go to the webinar replay page, which is the, I'll click that if you're brand new. That's this page, and it's always going to have the most recent webinar on it. So this has Saturday's, Saturday's webinar, and then it kind of puts them in a circle. It has them respond back. It allows them to register for the next webinar, the same montage video, and then it'll be personalized for you. So that is that. And the reason we wanted to...
If you're not talking, please mute.
What is going on?
I think there was Ed Goss. There was some
sounds like somebody's...
Because he popped up on the screen.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
He's muted. Was that a... Hold on, that's not it, I guess.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I muted the wrong Ed.
All right, watch out now.
All right. I think we're good. Sounds like somebody's in some serious trouble over there. Hope everything's okay there, Ed. The reason we wanted to have the replay, the option for prospects to watch the replay is simply, you know, I've been doing a lot of research on this too. And, you know, we're going to get 20 to 30% more than likely of people that we invite to the webinar to show up. Okay, that's if we're talking to them. If we're just, you know, doing it all internet, like I've been doing a lot of, I mean, it's a way smaller percentage than that register and then actually show up. So at least with the option to watch the replay, we're going to generate more interest from people that just don't show up to the live webinar and may never show up to the live webinar, but they still might be interested in the business. So this gives them that option as well. And with that, let's bring out Sean Dennison. Sean, are you there?
He's there.
Is he there?
He must be muted. John?
I don't see him.
He must be
Oh,
iPhone.
he is muted. Is he 737? I think he might be muted. Hey,
I'm
Sean. Hey, Sean.
There he is.
113. 113.
We got you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. Hey, guys. Yeah, sorry about the. We're still trying to solve the technical aspect of doing one of these webinars. I am. You guys aren't, but I am. We're gonna sort it out. But yeah, you asked me to talk a little about Facebook, right? I've had a lot of success on making sales on that platform. Mainly, I think because, well, for me, it's very familiar. Yeah, maybe if you're not used to using Facebook, maybe it seems like a strange monster, but it's just a social networking site that you know, you can get a free account and you can add your friends and stay in contact with people that you've known, and you can add people that you don't know and make new friends. And I've used it in a couple ways very successfully. You can actually do a little ad for, well, one thing you can do is add groups, right? So you can target certain groups that you think might be interested in what we offer. I've actually got interest from posting free ads on Facebook to these groups, like even just like a yard sale type groups. Funny enough, you can post ads about a work from home business opportunity in a yard sale group and generate interest in people opting into your website. And you're actually getting in communication with these people. Sometimes from the group post itself, they'll respond and say, "Hey, I want to know more," and whatever. But if your post is very, very effective, and I can even provide actual posts that I used that were successful, I can forward those to the group so you guys can see kind of what I was doing to get interest. But that's one way. I got several opt-ins that way, and which led to three-way calls. And some actually got a sale that came in without me ever speaking to the person at all. They saw a post that I made in a group. They went to my website. They opted in. They watched all of the the webinar replay and all the other videos, the steps 1 through 5. And then called and left a voicemail saying they're interested in signing up at the $2,000 level. With that $1,500 free upgrade that you talked about on the webinar, that sounds interesting to me. So give me a call. I was actually in Florida at the time traveling, and I got this call. I was at a conference, business conference, networking, with my business, with my hat on, with my website, shaking hands, meeting people. But while I was there and the speaker was talking, this phone call came in. I never spoke to this person, and she was ready to join. I thought that was brilliant,
That's good.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have this. This is my website. I don't know if maybe we're not supposed to show that or whatever, but anyway, you could put.
No, you can.
You could put your website on a ball cap, which I ordered this from one of the vendors that we recommend, and I got it in nice big bold lettering, and people read it all the time. They're like, "What does that say?" And they want to read it because it's it's interestingly aligned. Three different you can see.
What does it say? 3 hours a day
right?
to
To 20, what is that?
3 hours a day to 200K.com.
200K.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yeah, and I should have capitalized that T because it makes it make it easier to read. But that was a real fast little thing I put together, and right before the conference, I wanted to have it on my head when I was walking around at this thing. So it was a great networking tool, and I also I used the drop cards, the $100 looking drop cards that we talk about in the webinar. I bought those, had my website and my 800 link number on the back. It said 3 hours a day to 200K. Go to the website for full presentation or call this number for a quick 8-minute overview. And I was dropping those $100 bills all over the conference. Anyway, I'm getting off track. It was the Facebook training, and that was a different deal. But
well, no, that's good stuff.
Anyway,
you're getting creative. Hey, one sec.
I love it, John.
There's a couple of people that are saying they can't see the screen. Can anybody see the screen?
Well, no. You had on my screen, for example, I see 3 people, and what I had to do is go over and click down on the arrow because I see your screen, the capture page, which you had showing.
Yeah.
But on the people's picture, you have to click a little arrow down below, and it'll go down, and you'll see Sean. He's in a list, and to get to him, you got to click the arrow up or down. So you'll see me, you'll see Michael, you'll see Steve. But if you click the arrow down,
I could stop sharing my screen right now. Let's see if I do that. Okay.
Bingo.
Maybe that's better.
That should be.
Is that better, guys? Who could not see the screen? Adrian and Rebecca.
Unmute yourself if you need.
Okay.
Okay.
They're saying they couldn't see Sean's stuff. He's not showing anything. He's just talking.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
I'm just talking.
Yeah, he was having some technical issues, so he's just talking on the phone.
He was showing his hat. They should have seen that.
Oh, let's see if I can you guys see my camera now? You should be able to see my camera.
We can see you. I think. Okay, they're cool. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think they were expecting to see a screen share, which was our goal, but we were unable to pull it off tonight.
Yeah, it was a little problem with the office space that I had using here at the FedEx office. The internet, the Wi-Fi wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and so I had to go to an alternate plan. So sorry about that, guys.
No problem. Move on.
All right.
Yeah. So let's go back to the Facebook thing. With the groups, group posts, they're free, so you can mock up, create a little ad yourself with a little picture, something that attracts their attention, and then just put your post and get them to your website. And I can share the actual text later of what I used. But the other thing is just reaching out to people that are in different groups that might be interested in business type opportunity, or entrepreneur types, or people that are involved in other MLMs and stuff like that. They're great prospects because we obviously solve a lot of the problems that they're facing, and just getting in communication with them and via Facebook Messenger. You can add them as a friend, and then you can just reach out to them and say, "Hey, how's it going? Nice to connect with you on here." And it's like super, super basic, right? But, when you ask people that stuff, they go, "Yeah, man, hey, great to connect with you too." And, what do you do? Or they ask you something like that, or you ask them, it just starts a conversation. And next thing you know, you're talking about your business opportunity and, how excited you are about it. And, you can even just drop, making $2,000 checks or $3,500 checks a month. Life's pretty good. How things in your world, whatever. It's like super, super light, not a hard sell, but just kind of dropping little hints that things are going well. And then, often if they're looking for something, they'll want to know more. And then you do the standard, get them to your live webinar or a replay link, and get them to watch the 5 steps, and then the 3-way calls. All the standard stuff applies, But Facebook is just such a powerful instrument, tool that we can use to grow our business really for free. It is how I've been doing it. But it is possible to even potentially scale your business with Facebook advertising, which, you'll spend some more money on it. But, consider that there's billions of people on Facebook or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of people. So, you want to tap into that for sure.
Yeah. Adrian asks, yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't know you could post free ads. How do you post to the group? So you're just posting on the group's page. So what are you doing? Joining the group and then posting right on the page?
You join the group. Yeah, first you join the group. Sometimes you have to be approved. Sometimes it's like almost instant. Depends on who's moderating and what the rules are. But depending on the rules, and you want to definitely read what the rules of the group are. You don't want to post in a group that says no promotion of your business opportunity. Don't post in those.
Real quick, you get thrown off.
That's right. You don't want that. So post in the ones that don't have rules like that. Sometimes they even welcome it. Hey, post your business op, and that's cool. So you post, you don't even have to go into major detail. Just put the invite, put the key things, 10K a month or more, work from home part-time, 10 hours a week, real deal, a mastermind group of entrepreneurs helping each other will help you too. Go here. Tonight at 8 p.m. live webinar. Find out about it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
that's right.
Yeah. If you guys can see my screen now, I belong to a bunch of groups. I can never figure out how to find them. So these are groups that apparently that are being recommended to me. But look at this one: work from home opportunities.
Nice sales funnel.
There's 189,000 members.
Members. Yeah.
That's what you want to look for as well. Sean, you did a great job. I've been doing this for years. You look for the people that have the groups that have the most people, obviously bigger exposure, and that's who you want to join for sure.
Yep.
A group that's like 10 people, not going to get you that much exposure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. But also, even the smaller groups, though, you consider too that you're dealing with a smaller pond. You might be a bigger fish in the smaller pond, so you might be able to get more attention from that group than you would from the bigger group, because it's not as saturated, right? So it's kind of the same concept as we're using our postcards because it's not as saturated, and we're able to get their attention. So the thing is, can you get their attention? And that's what's actually, I think, the most important thing. But definitely post to the bigger groups too, But I think Facebook does limit how many groups you share a particular post in, right? So I think I was able to share in like 25 groups or something before they put a limiter on me,
So it's a lot.
For a certain amount of time or something like that.
That's still a lot. Yeah, you can search Facebook again. I don't know how to find the groups that I'm in, but you can search Facebook for what?
Home business, work from home, work at home.
Well, there's also other groups. Sean mentioned it earlier. There's local. There's
your church groups.
There's also garage sale groups. We've got
garage sale groups.
We've got some here that are kind of like
Yeah.
eBay or Craigslist on Facebook that sell different things. Yeah, so there's
and also consider this: if you're interested in this business, you might have interest in real estate as well, right? So, some of our hottest prospects are real estate agents or brokers, people who are used to making big ticket commissions.
Insurance agents.
Insurance, any of these professional type people, you get our message in front of them, and obviously, they're used to making big money. They like big money, and they wouldn't mind having something on an independent basis. So getting our posts in front of them is also very effective, I found. So anyway, it's just another idea, way to grow your business for free. If it's effective and free, that's I think a good combination.
Yeah. It definitely is. Cool. Thanks, because I think, we haven't talked about that in a long time. I think back in the day we talked about it. I'm a big believer in the importance of having a pretty solid social media, at least profile. You don't have to be super active on it, but, I think it's a good idea to have a good LinkedIn profile. I think it's a good idea to have a good, have some exposure on Facebook, because that's just normal stuff now. People want to know who you're talking to. They're going to look for you on Facebook, or they're going to look for you on LinkedIn. And if they don't find you, or they find an old profile that doesn't have a picture uploaded, and it's, you can tell it hasn't been touched in 5 years, that's going to be a negative. And you're not even going to know about it,
And you can bet if they're talking to you, they're going to Google your name.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it gives you validation that you are a real person, that you're not some scammer. Automatically, they see what's your post history, what kind of stuff you've been posting. So they'll even look at and by the way, I just one of the other things you can do is on your wall in Facebook, you have a wall, and you can post thoughts for the day, or pictures, or things that you're doing. You could even share video promoting your business if you wanted to.
What's on your mind?
Whatever's on your mind, yeah. It's like, but it's a very social thing, and so you keep it upbeat, keep it fun, you keep it interesting. What are you doing today? Because you have this business, you're able to do that other people aren't. And hey, this is kind of fun. Invite you guys to come join me, that kind of thing, And then you just like, hey, I can just point to my hat. It's just kind of fun. Go to this website, But I also use the wall to basically spark interest, and I might say, hey guys, ask a question. Let's see, something like, if you made $25 or $2,000 or $3,500 or $6,500 commission on a sale, what would that do for you? Well, how would that change your life if you could make a few of those a month? A question like that, real simple question. And how many. This was actually specifically one question I asked that was very successful. I had 30 plus responders who were interested in the business after I posted this question, which was, how many 3,500 checks would you need to solve most of the problems of your life? And they responded like wildfire to that question. Point. And they were like, oh, 10, or 5, or, just 1 a month. There is, I asked how many a month would you need? Just 1 a month would make a difference, would change everything for me, And so I'd say, I'd just reach out to them after they would respond. They put a comment in the post, and I would just contact them directly. Or you could word it, contact me, inbox me, or private message me if you would like to make multiple $3,500 checks a month, something like that, right? Any variation of this works pretty well. If they're actually interested and looking for something, they're going to reach out to you. Yeah,
that's really good. And I know, like back in the day, we used to always just point people to a website, and that gets kind of spammy sometimes.
Yeah.
But now with our funnel, we can invite them to a live webinar that's not spammy at all. I mean, that's just like, hey, you want to find out how to do it? Join us tonight, or join us Wednesday at 8:00, and we'll show you how. And that's a great way to get people to the webinar. Yeah.
And one other thing, I just want to, on a parting basis, this is probably the last main thing I want to say is this hat is silly, and whatever this might seem. This is my profile picture right now on my Facebook. Okay. So how serious am I about my business if I've got my website with my business on it?
That's awesome.
Man, I love your passion, dude. I really love your passion. You're hungry.
And creativity.
I am.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah. And it breeds activity and interest when you're that all in, and people sense it, and they want to attach themselves to a leader, and they want to follow people that are doing something. They're shaking things up, and they're,
Yeah.
So I'm definitely just like going, okay, well, I'm a leader. You guys can follow me this way, And but I just want to say, one of the guys I'm actually talking to right now, I'm setting up a 3-way call with John tomorrow. He went to my website on the hat here without me ever talking to him, because he saw it in my profile picture. And whenever you're communicating, this is a key point, guys. Whenever you're communicating with anyone, anywhere on Facebook, what do they see?
Profile pic.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh.
Your profile pic. And I thought about that. I'm like, I want them to see that.
Hey, it goes back to the old
That's a good
salesman
idea.
term.
Yeah.
It goes back to the old salesman term, ABS. Always be selling, and you're doing it in a subtle way. You're promoting in a subtle way. You're selling every single day you wake up. When you communicate with somebody, they see a profile, they see a domain, and out of curiosity, they're gonna go.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's right.
And you're using some great young generation, fresh idea stuff that most of us that have been around and been successful did at some level. You're doing it the new social media way, and it's refreshing to hear for me, man. I'm telling you.
No, that's
And
good
for somebody on
ideas,
the
man,
line,
yeah.
you ought to be writing some stuff down and taking I call them golden nuggets, man, not nuggets of knowledge. And everybody on this team can contribute nuggets of knowledge and things that you've done or ideas that you have. That's what the team concept's all about. It's not just four of us up here knowing everything. It's everybody participating, man, and getting a glean of an idea and run with it.
Yeah,
Sean, what's
okay.
Cool.
Sean, what's your hat say?
It says 3 hours a day to 200k.com.
You just said something about leaders a minute ago. I thought a good line would be follow the leader and then put your URL under it.
Yeah,
That made people think.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right. It's a little mystery sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna go.
I like that.
I like that little phrase. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Sean. That was awesome stuff. And I hope you guys, should be joining some groups now and getting ready to post some ads. If Sean, maybe if you want to either, you can send them to, you can just email them to me or John, whatever. If you want to share any of your ads, and we'll put them up on the site. And cool. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I'll do that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Guys. Yeah, my pleasure.
Did somebody
Good stuff,
just
Sean.
chat? Nope.
It's like we always talk about, guys. You're either going to spend money for advertising to get leads, or you're going to put effort into it. And what Sean is doing is a grassroots effort that's getting busy and getting after it. This kid's hungry, man. I love it.
Yeah.
He's going out and getting busy.
The picture you see right now up on my when I stop sharing the video.
Yeah.
There's the profile picture there.
That's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Love it.
Yeah, and being cool is also part of it, I think, too.
Yeah, the cool. You got the cool aspect.
Absolutely.
Going.
People want to join people who appear cool.
Yep.
Great
job.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Sean. Really appreciate it. The cool thing is not only is he generating leads for free, and it sounds like a bunch of them, but he's also making money. There's also people joining the team because of it. So that's ultimately what this is all about.
Need about 500 of you, Sean, and we all got to get busy.
Yeah, Rebecca is on the line. She's one of my team members, and she came in. I met her through Facebook, so there you go.
Oh, awesome. Good.
And actually, she's about to get her first sale, so I'm excited about that. And just a little accolade to the team and all of our resources here at PNT is the new in-house financing deal is probably how she's going to close that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was we have good ideas every once in a while.
That's years of business experience.
That was a good one. That was definitely a good one. Between that and I'll tell you, I brought a guy in today. I'm not sure if he's on here or not, but one of the reasons was he liked the no selling option that we have. We're even as putting this team together and running this team. We're creative and we're progressive and we're always looking for ideas. So it doesn't matter. If you have a good idea, let us know, man. Because we'll do it. We have gotten ahead of a lot of our competition just literally in the last month with a couple of the things that we've rolled out. So it's exciting between the financing especially and the no selling option. We're starting to close people that maybe we wouldn't have closed otherwise. So it's working. It's working and it's helping.
Definitely.
People, so good deal. That's good feedback. We're at the bottom of the hour, so maybe we'll just wait. Caleb was going to talk about Craigslist. Hey, one thing I will say is, guys, don't give up on Craigslist. If you guys are people that have done it in the past and then you just kind of haven't done it in a while, go back to it because it's working. It's bringing people in. If you still have an active account, if you haven't been completely blackballed. I've been shut down 3 times, but I still have 1 active account. You use that method. It's a lot of people are joining the team off of Craigslist. It's a good solid strategy. It beats the solo ads and some of that other stuff. It beats it hands down.
I still use it, Steve. I find great success in doing it in my general area around me. about 150, 200 miles around me, the major cities. Boom, boom, boom. I get every time I run an ad. I've got a good recording. I've been working at it, and we've got a good script. But I get every time I run an ad, I'll get about 20 leads. And so, I've only been into it again for about 2 months, but it's really a good contributor if you stay close to yourself. I don't go out and expand myself across the U.S. and get in trouble like that again, but just stay close and hit the big cities. And I've got trouble with it.
What was the trouble that you got into when you were doing the outside of your area or whatever?
For me, it was just flagging. Again, a lot of them got flagged and pulled. The minute they go up, they get pulled. Now I used to do a lot of free ads on Craigslist. Now you can't hardly find them. They're all paid ads. But a lot of your competition's going out there and they see those ads, they'll hit them and flag them, and they get pulled. So you start getting that effort. But as I find number one, doing it in my state and staying in my own area, less people do that, and they stay. Plus a combination of paid ads as well, I think. But I don't do paid ads and free ads on the same account. I don't create an account when I do a free ad.
I don't think you can even do free ads anymore. Are there still places you can do free?
Very small areas.
Small markets.
Yeah.
But, I've literally had accounts shut down. Yeah, the first step is they ghost you, then it's your ads pulled, and then you're just blackballed. And I've had that happen to me.
Anything.
Nope. You can't even – I was trying to sell a guitar, and I couldn't even do that. Like they turned it down, They got your IP address or something. So, but if you can post, I recommend doing it. It's working. All right. Well, that's all we got. That's all I got anyway. You guys got anything else? Any questions? Anything about Facebook or
one other? I want to share one other successful action I had recently at that business conference I went to. It was an idea I had. Well, obviously, attending free conferences or dissemination meetings for some paid thing, right? But it's free to attend. But someone spent a lot of marketing money to get these people to show up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you're going, okay, how can I market?
Who froze? Did I freeze?
All that marketing out there, flipping, learn to flip real estate, et cetera, et cetera. Do the same.
There you go.
Go up to those.
Because we're flipping real estate too.
Go when they go to break or whatever. Go hang out with people, strike up conversations. Same thing you're talking about. You're making me laugh over here. It is absolutely impressive to hear what you're doing because it's what I was doing. I love to hear excited people. Passion sells, man, and good ideas. It's all you're free. You're going to a free seminar. You're hanging out with your cap. You're hanging out with your cars, and you're meeting people.
Yeah.
Anybody says they can't do this business is just they're shooting themselves. I don't understand anybody that says they cannot be successful in this business or this business doesn't work. You've got everything you need in front of you. You just need to be creative, think out of the box, and come to calls like this. Because Sean, you're giving a school, man. You really are. You are teaching and preaching right here, brother. Sounds good.
Nice. Hey, I got chills just now. Thanks for the acknowledgement. I appreciate it.
You've got some great ideas. It's what breeds success. I guarantee it. Sean, you're going to be hugely successful in this business as long as you keep doing what you're doing. Guarantee it. Been there, done that.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, well, Steve lost his internet connection, so he's not with us anymore, unfortunately.
I see him. Hey, Steve. We see you.
Are you here? You make it back? There he is.
I see him, but I don't hear audio.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. Anyway, are there any other questions here?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go. You're back.
I don't know if it's still recorded or not that whole time. My internet crashed and then came back on. So, does anybody have questions? Otherwise, we'll.
It looks like it's still. Looks like it's still recording.
Somebody said from Adrian said I saw a blurb about getting high-profile prospects via LinkedIn. Does anyone have experience with this?
In the past,
I use LinkedIn the same. I use LinkedIn the same as I do with Facebook, but you got to understand it's more professional there. You don't want to go in there and just start spamming a bunch of stuff, but you connect. The bottom line is using these social profiles like LinkedIn and like, but in LinkedIn, you're using a more professional approach to things. You don't just go in and talk about how's the coffee, what's the, you got to be careful how you approach things, but the general premise is the same. You're learning to connect with people. You start relationship conversations, and then be able to introduce them to other things. Once you
LinkedIn has groups too, very similar.
Groups, ads. You can do ads.
Yep. All right, guys, we're a little over. I don't know what this recording is going to look like, but hopefully it came out okay. So if we don't have any other questions, we'll wrap this baby up. All right. I don't think we do. So hey, thanks a lot, Sean. Really appreciate it. And thanks for stepping up.
My pleasure.
And thanks, Sean. Appreciate it, man.
And we'll
glad to contribute, guys.
Good deal. Good. All right, guys. Make sure you invite people to the webinar on Wednesday. Use the new page, and have a good rest of the night.
All right. Take care.